Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction for you guys. I can't believe I'm about to say this because it's finally here. Obi-Wan Kenobi, the show, is finally here with the first 2 episodes, and this is my reaction to episode 1, titled Part 1. I'm assuming when we get into the episode, we'll find out what the title is, but for right now, it's saying only Part 1. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe there is no episode titles, but I'm assuming there would be, but regardless, Part 1. It is insane, like I was mentioning a few seconds ago, that this is actually here, because we've been waiting for years for this to actually come to fruition, whether it was going to be a movie, and there was at times rumors going around of a trilogy of films, and then we heard about a potential series, and now it's here. There is no more waiting. We have the first 2 episodes here. It is insane. Ian McGregor, of course, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader. What more can you ask for? I guess there's more stuff you could ask for, but regardless, it's here. I can't wait. I love the fact that we're actually getting this, because we could have easily gotten news stories, which is great, because I like news stories for Star Wars. But the fact that we're covering this iconic character with Ewan returning is fantastic. It's fantastic. So, I'm going to stop talking, guys. Let's get into it now. Let's see what they show us with this first episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi. I know there's some people that are combining episode 1 and episode 2 reactions together in one video. I'm not doing that, because I'm going to be separating them out as intended and giving them their own separate videos. So let's get into it now, guys. Let's check it out and see what happens in part 1, episode 1 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. I cannot believe I'm saying that. Let's go.
I gave Qui-Gon my word.
We're seeing the whole backstory.
Skywalker will be.
I have the high ground. You underestimate my power.
Your old master. How to commune with him. I will.
Oh, they're playing that part about Qui-Gon. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I cannot believe we're actually seeing this. Holy shit! Oh fuck. Yeah, run. Oh my god. So what you doing here?
You know who we are.
Yeah.
Inquisitors.
You know what we do? Perhaps the locals are stealing from you,
Oh, is he the Jedi?
threatening you.
Maybe? I don't know.
Been his undoing.
She's tired of waiting. Oh.
You'll never find us all.
She was just gonna kill him.
You will forget this fixation with Kenobi, or I will relieve
Oh,
you of your duties
okay, right
and
away.
fear.
He's working. He has a job. Didn't expect that.
Something you want to say?
Trust me, you don't want to go against him.
If you're going to steal my parts and then sell them back to me, could you always
That's a good point. You just stole this. Oh.
I've heard the Jedi are all but extinct.
You're pretty much right on the money there, unfortunately. Oh shit. Visions, nightmares. I'm about to say, yeah, that's what he's doing. He's checking out on Luke. Luke? He's thinking back on Anakin. He is. He has to. Oh, he left that stuff there for Luke, I guess. Yeah. He has to know. Someone's watching him. Oh.
I saw you in town, but I wasn't sure.
You're looking for somebody else.
No, but
are you doing here?
he doesn't want to expose himself.
My name is Ben. You must leave. You'll
Is he-
draw too much attention.
Yeah.
Where to go? The hunting.
Ugh.
You have to help me.
Live a normal life.
What about
There's
the
no
people I
normal
needed?
life.
What about the fight?
Well, the fight's kind of...
Fight is done.
For now.
We lost.
Everything changed. He lost. He
Time
failed.
Jedi is over.
Whoa. Where are we at?
She insisted you would find it amusing, Your Highness.
What?
See no ship. Not bad.
She knows her ships. Oh, it's Leia. Okay, this makes so much more sense now. Oh my god.
Down. If you behaved,
I cannot believe that Leia's in the show. I'm so glad this wasn't revealed in the trailers. Thank you. Thank you.
I promise I won't do it again.
You promise you won't do it again? I don't believe you for a second. Who the fuck's that? Oh.
I want you to stay away from him.
There's a whole galaxy out there.
I'm asking you to leave us alone, Ben.
But he's supposed to protect him.
Is he okay? My responsibility, Owen.
He is.
We talked about this.
We already
When
talked
the
about
time
this.
Comes, he must be trained.
Like you trained his father?
Oh boy. Yeah, Obi, stay hidden. Don't reveal yourself.
You have no rights here.
You have no rights here. Oh shit. Oh my god. What the fuck?
You know something?
Yeah, he actually does a lot, but yeah.
My family's of no concern to you.
It might be. You got a Jedi on that farm too?
No, I mean,
Why should
well,
I believe you?
Tell me where the Jedi is, or this man and his family die.
Save his family.
Stand down, third sister.
stand down.
Aren't you impulsive?
That's true.
Pick a waste
We've already seen that.
This place is beneath us.
We spent the last 10 years looking for him.
Oh, really? Okay, that makes more sense.
Maybe you-
And he was right there, so. Hey!
Right on time as always.
Do your wave. Oh, oh! Hello.
You don't need manners when you're talking to a lower life form.
Then I
Oh
guess
my
I don't
god.
think Nana's
This
gonna
guy's an
be nice
asshole.
to you.
You're not even a real Organa.
Dude, stop. Seriously? Seriously?
You think being like him will make people frightened of you. But really, you're the one who's scared.
She's putting you down, dude.
Never made one decision horrible to everyone.
He's your
Yeah.
cousin.
So what? Fuck him. Who cares?
Eyes of-
Imagine the look on your cousin's face when you get to boss him around for real.
Unfortunately, that never happens, but out in the forest again she goes. Okay, back to whoever the fuck this is. Oh, boy. Oh, it's Flea! Oh, shit, it's Flea! What the fuck is Flea doing here? Oh. Damn it. It's about Leia, right? Yeah, it has to be, I would think.
Obi-Wan, we can't trust anyone else.
Come on, you gotta go.
I can't leave here, Dale. My duty is
Come
to
on.
follow
Your duty to his sister.
I'm not who I used to be.
Doesn't matter. We need you. Come on.
Find someone else.
Dude. I can't believe they captured Leia. This is fucked up. I'm just saying, this is fucked up. What the fuck? They found him. Red? Who is this? Who is this?
She's headed for Dayu.
You should not have come.
You've made mistakes. We all did.
Yeah.
It's the past.
Yeah. Come on.
Move on. Be done with it.
Can you untie me? There you go. Aww. It's his lightsaber. Yeah, it is. It is. Oh, she planned this all out. Draw Obi-Wan out.
You coming or not?
Yeah, he's coming. He's coming. That was a nice shot. She didn't notice it though, but he's ready. There you have it, guys. The first episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi is complete. Holy crap, guys. I loved this episode. I really did. There's a lot of things we have to talk about. And also, too, real quick, there was no title. I really expected a title to pop up, but I guess it's just part one of the story, so it is what it is. So, first things first. I love the fact that in the marketing, there was no even hint that I saw, no reference of the fact that Leia is in this show. Of course, she's little, she's a kid, but Leia's in the show, and she's the reason why Obi-Wan leaves Tatooine. He's the reason why he goes on this adventure, because we were seeing these new locations or whatever in the marketing for Obi-Wan Kenobi, but we didn't know why he was in these areas, why he was leaving Tatooine. Now we know, and I honestly like the story point of she's the reason. And she was kidnapped by Flea. And of all people, kidnapped by Flea. But I like the fact that that was the this is the reasoning. This is why he's leaving. Now, what I also like too is that the third sister, Reva, is that how you pronounce her name? The third sister. First of all, she's ruthless and everything, and we'll get to all that stuff in a bit. But she's actually the reason why Leia was captured and taken, because she's trying to draw him out. Because she's under this impression he's alive. I don't know why exactly she's going after Obi-Wan. Like, they didn't really go into detail specifically why she's going after Obi-Wan. But also, too, that other Inquisitor said to her that, and I don't think they name dropped him. Maybe they did in this episode, but can't remember. But he said, we searched for 10 years for Obi-Wan Kenobi. We couldn't find him. But then it turns out she hired these guys to kidnap Leia to draw him out because she's like, he can't help himself. But what if you're wrong? I mean, obviously she's not wrong, but what if she's wrong? Like, what if he actually is gone or whatever, or he doesn't have any connection or any way to contact, say, Bail Organa? What if? So she really didn't think this through, because there's a lot of different scenarios to where he actually never ends up leaving Tatooine, and that you had this girl kidnapped for no reason, for your own gain. I mean, obviously, I think if someone eventually would have found her, I'm hoping, but I love how that's the story point of why. Because Flea and his group of people or whatever were watching Leia for a while. And when they first revealed her in the show, I'm like, who's this little girl? It didn't connect right away, but I'm thinking, what's happening here? And then it's Leia Organa. Oh my God, it's Leia. It makes so much sense because we literally just saw Luke a little bit ago, of course, on the farm. And seeing her, like, she has a pretty significant role in this episode. Like, she had a lot more to do. I'm guessing Luke won't really have a role per se in this show. I mean, obviously they cast an actor for him, but I feel like it's interesting how Leia got a lot of focus. But I'm not complaining too much because we really haven't seen like a lot of that backstory or anything like to this extent. Of course, we have books and everything like that kind of cover some stuff and some backstory, but to actually see, you know, her, you know, being raised in a sense and learning a little about, you know, where, of course, where she came from before the planet exploded, and seeing Bail Organa is just fantastic. And I just love how they incorporated that into the mix. So, yeah, Obi-Wan dug up his lightsaber and he's going. He is going. And he had another one. I'm trying to think, who's the other one? The lightsaber? Was that Anakin's saber? Maybe that's the one? Yeah, it has to be Anakin's saber because he gives, of course, the saber to Luke. I'm trying to remember everything correctly. Like, yes. So, but he dug up and he has his on him. Interesting stuff. Okay, so to other things in the episode, especially to Obi-Wan and everything, but the opening scene is Order 66. I was shocked. I'm like, oh, we're seeing some younglings training here. And all of a sudden, the clones just run in. Like, oh, shit. This is terrible. And we saw that huge wide shot after, unfortunately, that Jedi dies, failing. Like, ultimately, she did protect her younglings, but who knows? And I'm wondering, there was a youngling there. Was that the third sister? As a young girl, there was one. I'm like, is that? I don't want to assume because you just never know, but maybe. I don't know. But there was that wide shot where all the Jedi and clones were fighting. Like, holy shit, intense stuff. Now, getting to Obi-Wan, he's working kind of like a day job, and he has his own little, like, cave off somewhere, and he's just kind of just, I don't know, chilling. He really doesn't have any friends. He has his little companion who he rides on, kind of like a camel, essentially. But he feeds that creature every day with meat that he's taking from his job. And he goes on and checks on Luke because he has nightmares of Anakin and failing him. And he sees Luke, then he gets that toy and he leaves it there. And then that Jedi that they were actually hunting, the Inquisitors were hunting, because that was the opening scene. I think the opening scene was that, where they show up at that bar area and they're basically trying to figure out who the Jedi is in this area. He escapes. But see, Grand Inquisitor said, we're going to interrogate you, and then third sister freaking goes and tries to kill him. Like, no, we're going to interrogate him for information, because he probably knows of other Jedi that are still around. But he escapes and everything. He confronts Obi-Wan, and I thought for a second when he first confronts him out in that open area in the dark, I'm thinking, oh my God, they're forcing him to confront Obi-Wan. Like, he's been captured by the Inquisitors, and he is being sent out there. Either he's going to, to try to trick Obi-Wan into revealing himself. But I don't think that was, I was like, but soon after I'm like, no, like that would be, because of course he wouldn't go along with it. And I would think with the third sister's obsession with Obi-Wan that she would recognize him. Like, she would know it's him when he was walking up. So, it's so funny, like, she was like, threatening Owen, who literally threw the toy back at Obi-Wan, saying, stay away from Luke. I guess he kind of changed over the 10 years, because when he was given Luke, as a baby, I guess his whole mindset is, you're drawing too much trouble. Maybe that's what it is, because maybe the Inquisitors keep showing up to Tatooine and stuff, or they keep threatening people, and Owen's like, just stay away. because you're gonna make it worse. Because if they find out you're here, they'll know that somebody else important's here. Because why are you here? They could tie all that shit in. But the fact that third sister Reva was like threatening Owen and even ignited the lightsaber next to him. Obi-Wan's right there. She has no idea, but he's right over there. She's just obsessed. And when Leia was captured and Bail and Leia's mother, I forget her name. They didn't name drop her in this episode? Maybe they did. But they do a version of they just do a call, essentially, hologram call. And I was quite surprised Obi-Wan at first said no. And Bail had to show up at his cave, not his house, his cave on Tatooine, because he said no. Find someone else. I'm not the person who I was 10 years ago. And it's like, I get that, but I was surprised they pushed it that far to Obi-Wan's like, no, I'm not going to help you. But then ultimately he realizes he can't abandon her, because even though he is on Tatooine to protect Luke, of course he handed Leia off to Bail Organa and for under his protection and everything. Ultimately, he is to help both. It's not just only on Luke and Leia just, they'll figure it out. Because really, and I'm glad that they figured out where she was taken, because if not, he would have to start from scratch, and it'd be impossible to do. So thankfully, he knows where to go. I wonder how deep this story goes in terms of Leia being captured. I don't know, maybe it goes from in the second episode, which I haven't seen yet, I'm about to watch it soon, that he finds Leia and brings her back to Organa, and then ultimately that dives into the other shit in terms of Vader and the Inquisitors and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm excited. I really enjoyed the episode. I really did. They did a pretty good job of establishing where Obi-Wan is right now and how he really is a different person. And I like more and more we're seeing, execute Order 66. We're seeing more perspectives of that. Because realistically, we saw a pretty decent portion in Revenge of the Sith, but then we got some more in Clone Wars. We got some more in, what was it? Was it Book of Boba Fett? Yeah, Book of Boba Fett. I think it's Book of Boba Fett. We actually saw that. Or is it Mandalorian Season 2? No, I think it's Book of Boba Fett, where we saw Grogu. No, maybe it was Mandalorian Season 2. Regardless, we saw more of that from Grogu's perspective, where he was. And there's theories about how Grogu got taken out of the temple. And now we're seeing this, and I think we maybe seen it one other time or whatever from another perspective, but I like the fact that we're seeing more of that, because there were so many Jedi and so many younglings that there's so many different perspectives we can watch and see and get this, it kind of piece it all together to understand the full scale of this. Because of course it was happening across the galaxy where the clones were betraying the Jedi, but to actually see the temple being overthrown like that, it's really interesting. So I really liked how we saw that. But yeah, I love the fact that this show is doing what it's doing in terms of there's an actual really good reason for Obi-Wan to abandon Luke. Not abandon, but basically leave Tatooine. He's not abandoning Luke. I mean, I guess you could say he is, but at the same time, there's a really good reason why he needs to go. Plus, Owen doesn't want him around anyways right now. So there's that. But, yeah, I really enjoyed how they approached this episode, and I can't wait to see episode 2. I mean, it's literally right here. I can just jump right in, but yeah. So anyways, what you guys think of the episode? I'm curious to know your thoughts. What you think about the first episode? Whatever thoughts you have, guys, let me know in the comments below. I will talk to you guys soon. I can't wait to get to episode 2. Peace out.